Hello guys and welcome to my first trading video. Today I will be explaining 3 trading methods which are easy and at the best time for July, which this game is kind of dead now, but this is the best trading methods at this time. So we'll start off by going onto transfer market obviously, and for this first method this is one of the low budget trading methods. So what you want to do is set it to gold and rare, and then we'll set it to shadow. So where's shadow? So from here we will go and find the average minimum price. So I think it's somewhere around here. The shadow 2.4k. Okay, so that actually might be a deal there, but we'll go back and check. So 2.4k is the minimum. So with this, so it's just Antonio there. With this trading method, all you want to do is see here, right here, this Pau Torres, sorry. We will compare price 2.5k. So he's gone for 1.9. What else is he going for? 2k. But because he has a shadow, the shadow is actually worth more than the card. Shadows right now are about 3 to 4k. So if I go and search him up, sorry. If I go search up Pau Torres, and see him with a shadow, there'll be of course that one at 2.5, but it will only be him. So we're actually going to buy that, and now we're going to just send a transfer list, and we'll have a look at how much shadow's going for. From memory, I think it's about 4k. So chemistry styles, chemistry, shadow. You can also do this with hunter. I'm just doing this for shadow for now, but you can do it with both. 3k. See, so what we are trying to do right now is, while that card is whatever it was 2.5k, we actually want it 2.5k plus the shadow. So it is, how much is the shadow? It's 4k. Yeah, so the shadow is 4k. Yeah, 4k. So right now we could sell it for 6.5k. That is the thing, because you buy 2k, 2.5 for the player, and then 4k for the shadow. Now, of course, that's not always going to sell, because otherwise they could just do it themselves. So you try and do that as an undercut. So what I will do right now is I will go onto that player, and we'll sell him 2.5k, list him for 4.5k, and see if he sells. So now you just do this over and over with different players. You can also do it with Hunter, and the same deal applies. I will try and do another one now for you guys. Gold, rare, shadow. So it's really important you check his price before, because otherwise it lowers the risk really. So because it's July, there's not much trading happen. So Antonio might actually be a deal, but no one snagged him. So Grealish 2.7k. I can go Hunter right now because the market's a bit dead at shadow. Go Hunter, see what Hunter's average price is. I think it's a bit less. Yeah, it is a bit less. But Hunters are still, I think, 3k or something, so it all works. 1.9k for Hunter, but that's a kind of a bad card. So what you want is low-end meta cards that works really well with. So Ushiman, he's got 87 pace, and with the Hunter, of course. So we're actually going to compare price with him. 1.9k, 2k, and we'll add him to our transfer targets, because if we search him up with a shadow, wish him with a shadow, 2.k or 3.8k. So this is a perfect example. We're going to buy him for 2.1, sorry, and then we can list him for 3.4, 3.5. Plus the 5% tax I'll be making, the 1k coins or so. And if you do this multiple times, that really helps. So 3.4, 3.1, and so you just do that multiple times, and I'll come back with you with the mid-level trading budget. Okay, so welcome back. I had just took a little break, but I'm on the 10, 20, and 30 trading method now. So basically, how this works will be with a budget of my budget's actually alright for this right now because I'm running a little low on coins. But for anything between 60 to 200k, this works really well. So it'll be perfect for me. So what you do is do minimum 10,000, maximum 20,000 bid, and then buy now 30,000. And then for here, we just need, you can do 15 mil. Because the reason why we do 15 mil is because we need to refresh the market. So then you do special. Now, earlier, I would have said use Hunter or Shadow to get to the 59th minute quicker. I'll show you in a second. So say Hunter, for example. It makes you go to the 59th minute quicker so you can see all the new deals. But now that the market's a bit dead in July, you can just search like regularly. So we'll have a look now. 59th minute, Marcus Llorente. So he's at 10k bid and 100k. I think that's definitely not going to be a deal. But that's what you want to try and do. 59th minute and then compare price, and hopefully it will be an undercut because this is all the special cards. Now there is another method, 96k for this, so that's not quite going to work. But if you want if you want him for your team, he's a few k cheaper than everyone else, and he's got his shadow on him. Another way this method will work is if we just refresh the market and go on 0. See this Sanson card, or what else? What other cards? Hazard, right? Hazard is selling for 28k, 22k. I mean, he's a lot cheaper now because of the market crash, but he's not selling for, he'll be probably 19k minimum. I think I saw a 19k there. So he's definitely not selling for 10k. So if we put a bid on him, because the market's a bit dead right now, it's 20 minutes. But for this Sanson card, he actually might be selling for 10k because he's a bit bad. But for, it will come around this Marapin card. Can't pronounce anything, but he'll be selling for a little bit, 15k, 14k. He'll be selling higher than 10.5. So basically, all you do is you can bulk bid on cards. See this Saka card and Greenwood. Greenwood would then Habits as well. Habits will definitely be selling longer than 10k. So will Zaha. So you can bid on these, and obviously that guy's already been bid on. But you can continue to bid on these. And so you can actually may get into bidding wars sometime, which I may be able to show you later. But it works really well in the fact that you can get them for a lot cheaper and then sell them on for a higher price. So that's how mainly the 10, 20, 30 method works. If you've got any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll always answer. But yeah, so I can just continue searching. Or if I should get a deal maybe every 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, this is a really good method for. It's really, you don't really need to think much in this method, and it doesn't take too much skill. So all you got to do is just refresh, go to the 59th minute, see, oh, this Diego Carlos, 6 minutes at 19.5k, probably selling for more than that, 31k minimum. So we're going to place a bid on him and see if he ends up, and I'll show you the results of the trading at the end. But basically, 59th minute, so this Yuri Benchil card, oh, sorry for that pronunciation. But if I go into compare price, 50k, 40k. But because of the market crash, this is a bit inconsistent, but that is basically how this works. So this will be the final trading method. I can do an icon trading method right now, but I'll do that when I have a bit more coin. So that might be next week or something. But those are the main two trading methods. There is also a third one, which I'll show you in a sec. Now, the third trading method for this is basically the same thing here, but this is for a higher budget. I don't have the coins for this right now, but I'll be able to show you guys how this works. So it's basically the same as the 10, 20, 30 method. I'll do a more in-depth video on the 10, 20, 30 method, but 1, 2, 3, we do 300k minimum, 100k minimum, 100k minimum, 200k maximum, is that 200k there? I think it is, and then 300k. So this is the same thing, but just with high trading. So we can go here. So this method works really well, and you'll be making 10, 15k choices on all this. So Pogba, So Pogba, he's 187k with his bid. It's a lot cheaper now, it used to be a lot. Kane 120k with his bid. How much is Kane going for? 140k. So if you wanted this card, you could bid on him for 120k, 5 minutes left, and you will highly likely win this card. I actually might be able to bid on him later. You can also do the 59th minute sniping with this method as well. It's just a lot higher budget. And you'll be making more coins as it's a high budget. It's pretty simple. They go up to 59th minutes. And Lewandowski's been listed at 1.2k, RR for 370k. So these are all the fresh deals at the 59th minute. So this one will only work for icons these days, like it will be a bit easier with the icons. But this method, really simple, just compare price, Lewandowski going for 192k. All these cards will be crashing with the market with the free picks, but that's basically how this method works. You can also do this method with 1k if you are low on coins, but I don't think any of you will be because it is July. So at FIFA 22 though, this will work. So you like this, it won't be special though, it will just be quality gold and rare. And so these gives you these cards, and all of these have bids on. So that's a really good indication that their bid on is a lot higher than their actual price. So if someone's bidding for 1.3k, you can bet this card right here, it will be going for more than 1.3k. 3k right now, 5k, 7k, 2.8, 1.9. So 1.9 is the minimum, 1.13, I'll actually chuck a bit on there. That will give you a lot of profit. If you keep on doing this repetitively, this is even good for just even 10, 20k, just to get up to those other trading method. This is really good. This would be my advice method, or the shadow trading. These two, it works really well. All you got to do, look at the price, then compare price on the other ones, and then again the low end meta player. So Dembele is a little bit of a low end meta player. He's French. He's going for 9k right now. So I'm actually going to chuck a bit on him right now for 2.2. And sometimes you can get into trading wars, sometimes you win them, sometimes you won't. But that's all a part of it. So we'll see this Dembele card, see it's got high demand on it. I'll come back with the end because I don't want to bore you, so I'll come back with the end with the results. So guys, for the results, I've listed up a few players. These are the ones that we won here. Of course, I won a few more, but I've listed them up. That Hazard is almost coming now. But that's 2.6k, and as you saw before, he was selling for, what, 8k or something? 9.9k. So this card right now, I think there's an SPC out for him. Even if I sell him cheaply for 8.2k, he will sell 7.9k, even to maximize and make it quicker if you're impatient. That will sell. And from 2.6, that is a massive profit. You can do this with a lot of cards. All you need to do is just find the right card. That's perfect. It's Diego Carlos, I'll list up, and then hopefully I'll have a bit of profit by the end of the day. 19k I got him for. His lowest right now is 32k, so I'll list up for 29, and hopefully that they will sell. So there you go guys, that is kind of an opening trading method, which cards will earn you up to 200k if you work them right.